The adorable robot named Wall-E was produced by Pixar Animated Studios and released by Disney Picture. It was directed and co-written by Andrew Stanton, produced by Jim Morris, and co-written by Jim Reardon. It is well regarded, and I believe to be one of the best Pixar films ever. It was released on June 27, 2008, but the video game was released days prior, on June 24, 2008. Now, I cannot say how the little robot handles on PS2 or PS3, but I can say that nostalgia can't save this PSP port. So, let's get to digging and explore the polluted world and beyond in Wall-E. Over the years, Pixar has made some fantastic films, from Up, Monsters Inc., and The Incredibles. And almost every Pixar movie has a tie-in game, and Wall-E cannot escape the tie-in industry that plagued most console catalogs. Now, the film was directed by Andrew Stanton, and has many complexities and themes ranging from environments, waste, nostalgia, technology, and religion. It also has beautiful animation, imagery, sound design, and music. It really is a class act film. Now compare that to the video game, and you have a breakbox collectathon that follows the film enough to call itself a movie tie-in, but other than that, it's not special, nor is there much information on how this video game was developed. The information I can say is there are 3 main ports of Wall-E. The far superior port was created by Heavy Iron Studios, who developed Evil Dead Hail to the King, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and The Incredibles. They created their Wall-E port on PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii. The 2 companies that created the mess on PSP was Savage Entertainment and Asobo Entertainment. The PSP port was also released on PC and PS2. Savage Entertainment are known for quite entertaining Star Wars Battlefront 2 port, and that's about it. Asobo Entertainment are known for nothing that was good, until they created A Plague Tale and its sequel, and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And for the poor kids that got Wall-E on the DS, well, that was created by Helix Studios, and they made a bunch of Game Boy Advance games that probably weren't that fantastic. Okay, so I think that's it. Let me look. Here we go. The publisher THQ worked with an Emirate company, Pluto Games, that helped release a localized edition of the game in the Middle East. It made it the first Western video game to be officially translated into Arabic. See, Wall-E, you do make strides everywhere, even if you are a poor game. The PSP port of Wall-E is a chugging disaster. As a young boy, I got it most likely for a birthday, or just at GameStop. Now, I did not have tons of games, so to me, it was new and exciting, and so my adventures started. It is a special game for nostalgia reasons, but playing it in 2022, well, it is a clunky mess, and I tragically hated playing. The game case and cover is just the Wall-E movie poster with its publisher THQ. The backside leaves a lot for desire. It does tell you what you can do in the game, from blasting enemies, exploring worlds, and racing. It really is targeted for kids with minimum reading, but leaves much for the imagination and gives false hope of fun, if you can even call it that. So, to loosely follow the main story, the game developers created challenges for the missions to intertwine in a way. It's just bad pacing. It seems to punish progression because it puts up too many obstacles from parkour and small collectathons. Now, the movement of WALL-E is on the PSP thumbstick, but it is one of the most finicky control systems. If you move forward, it always seems to move in a slight degree of not where you want. I push the stick to the top right, it wants to move straight. I click the jump button, and it wants to let me fall. Moving across a beam normally, well, you better just move in an odd grid-like serpentine motion. No matter how slow and methodical you go, or how reckless you rush things, you will always be punished. This game, no matter how you play, wants to fight you. You made it across a gap? Well, too bad, because it believes you didn't make it, so start back from the start. The checkpoint, basically. My hands always get all sweaty, just trying to tackle each jump. It's like, I don't pray, but I was with WALL-E. The enemy is not the robots or the sandstorms, it's the parkour. Seriously, some games like this just don't work on the PSP. I remember as a kid playing this, and then I accidentally bumped into the power button. I just sat there, and it just said, fuck it, and go do something else. You wanted me to stop playing video games? Well, just let WALL-E and the PSP fuck my day over. I only bring this up because I was cruising through this game, and I slipped the power button. I haven't raged that hard in a long time. It's like a girlfriend breaking up with you over text. Absolute pain. Now, is this WALL-E's fault? Not really. It's kind of more Sony's PSP built problem, but still, you know what? If the parkour didn't make my hands sweat, then there would be no issue. Another aspect of quote-unquote fun gameplay is breaking boxes or lasering them. You see a red box? Well, that can only be lasered. Gray boxes can be broken by throwing blocks or trash at it, or turning into a cube and ramming it. Super simple concept, and if you collect them all in each level, you get unlockable endpoints for random crap. Also, WALL-E loves making boxes, no matter if you want to or not. Everywhere you move, it's just a box, and a box, and a box. Like, goddammit, stop. There are also blue boxes that give you rods, so you can unlock doors or something else to progress the game. They are not hard to collect, but the game can glitch and cause you not to have one rod. It just likes messing with you any chance it gets. For other collecting stuff, if you look through your zoom eyes, you can find some things in Pacific discolored dirt. Going over there, you get a cutscene of WALL-E finding some random object and messing with it. It can be charming at times and a little goofy. I liked it at first, but you can't skip these little cutscenes, so it stops all progress for a few seconds, which is kind of obnoxious. Now, when playing as Eve, or WALL-E, you go through these chase time limit levels. I never lost because, well, all you do is dodge obstacles and jump. It is nice though, because it breaks up the monotony. Another break of the traditional form is the shooting of lasers. Some levels are basically turret sections where you shoot down said pursuers, which are just security robots. Now, you do fight robots in this game. Some that you fight, and others, well, not so much. Usually you can laser them, throw boxes, or ram into them, which usually is the best option. It's an alright combat system, but it's not its strong suit. Though, no matter what the level is, or what you do, the game chugs. Sometimes it'll move at a 20 frames a second, or it won't load a piece of terrain, or just sit on a screen for a little longer than usual. It's just odd because the PSP can run well on certain games. So something tells me this port has a short development time, or just, well, didn't work. To add onto the long list of gripes and complaints is Barbra Streisand. Now you wonder, what did she do? Well, no matter the loading screen or ending of mission, the song Put On Your Sunday Clothes plays. It was charming in the movie, not so much here. Imagine her singing, "Put on your Sunday clothes when you feel down and out. Strut down the street and have your picture took." Over and over and over. It just repeats, and no other lyrics comes around. Oh, I hope you really loved it, because if you want ally robots to follow you, you have to play the same fucking section of the song again. Fuck you, Barbra Streisand. So, A rush game title created for cash grab's sake from a great movie that most likely sold way better, well, is not a fantastic game. Has clunky movement controls, half-baked combat, and lame exploring aspects. Do I regret playing this game? Yes. But I am happy to say it's a part of my gaming history. And well, I'll guess I'll keep it in my collection.